There is one powerful secret that I've used over the years to help me grow my business 20% every year for the last 15 years. And I'm going to share it with you today. And I'd love to hear what you think about it. So stay tuned and we'll dive into it. Before I dive into the secret, and just a little disclaimer, secrets are only secrets till you know about them. So you may have heard about this, but maybe you aren't applying it yet. But before we get into it, I just want to remind you and ask you again, I asked earlier this week on the show, if there's anything that you want to hear more about, if there's specific strategies around marketing or technology or growing your business that you'd like to learn more about, please just drop a comment down below, or shoot me a message at businessmarketingengine.com or on whatever channels we're connected. Just reach out because I want to make sure that this show really serves you well. And the more I hear from you about what you like, what you'd like to hear more about, or new topics that I haven't talked about, please reach out and I'll be glad to cover those on the show if it's something that I have experience in and can add value in. If I don't know about it, I definitely have great resources where I can send you as well. But if you take a minute to do that, that would mean a ton to me. So diving into this secret of how to grow your business 20% year over year, and it's worked for me for 15 years, and I consistently hit this. I have realized that in order to succeed, we have to engineer our approach to success. Success doesn't happen automatically. It doesn't happen by accident. And the old saying, success leaves clues, is true. And I want to leave you one of the clues that I use, or one of the secrets that I use today, because it's going to help you as well. And so by engineering our approach to success, we really intentionally break things down and ask ourselves, what are the steps or what are the processes or how can I strategize this? Or almost in some senses, I tell myself, I'm going to trick myself into being successful. And when I'm doing that, it helps me look at what has worked to help me really move forward. One of the things that really helps me and I have used for years is I intentionally create paid accountability on multiple different levels in my life. So that I can push myself constantly to grow and improve. The way that I do that is I hold meetings with people I pay for coaching. I hold meetings with team members that I pay. One of the team members I'm really grateful for this week is KC. He's our awesome video editor and video producer. He's always in the background on these shows. And if he wasn't here, I probably wouldn't show up to record the show all the time. And it wouldn't be consistent. I wouldn't get any growth or results from it. But I do that with multiple different team members, folks on my leadership team, folks like KC, again, coaches that I pay, or there's other times I'll pay to be in a mastermind so I can pay attention and grow from it. But I intentionally think about, what can I do to engineer this system or this process so that I'm held accountable to show up with results. So when I'm working with a business coach that I have known for almost my entire life, I've known for 30 plus years, I pay him to show up and talk through what I'm working on. And I will also say to him, okay, next time when we meet, I'm going to present our plan for our next quarter's growth, or I am going to present what I've learned about our sales department and how I'm going to improve it. And by committing to that and paying somebody to show up and work through something with me, I have to get the work done. I don't cancel meetings. I show up and say what I'm going to do. I show up and do what I say I'm going to do. But I don't allow myself to just say, oh, I'll get that done someday, because for me, the way I work, and how you work may be different, but the way I work is when I pay for accountability, the needle moves, things change, things improve. And so that accountability is really what pushes me forward. So I'm going to leave it pretty short today because I just want to encourage you to step back and ask yourself, when are the times in my business where I was accomplishing the most? Was there a specific system that I was using just myself and I work really well by myself? Or did I have a community? Was I in a mastermind? And by the way, we're going to talk about masterminds a little bit later this week and which ones are good and how you should choose them. But were you in a mastermind? Did you have a paid coach? Did you pay for accountability with a friend? Did you use maybe an assistant or a team member or another leader on your team as that person that you're committing to? And then you show up with the result or with the work in progress. Just want to ask yourself, when were the times that I was consistent and productive, and how can I engineer that into my life and business so I can do it really consistently? So when you think of that, just drop a comment down below. Let me know what system or support worked really well for you. By sharing it below, it's going to reinforce it for you. It's going to help you do more of it. And it's going to help you reflect on, okay, how do I engineer that into my life? So that's the secret that's helped me grow 20% or more on average year over year. And it's worked really well for me, but I'm really excited to hear about what systems you've used. And I want to encourage you today to be intentional about engineering that approach or that system or that process you've used in the past to be successful into your daily, weekly, and monthly processes so that you get more success and more growth. I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show.